Well, this is it. This is pretty much my last day. You know, it's really only down to my last few hours here, and I'm not too sure what to do. I kind of have more questions than anything else. I mean, I was on the phone with the hospital or the nurses, and that's when it really got real. They had to ask me all these questions, go over all this information, and it was like, whoa, I'm having surgery. I'm having surgery like tomorrow. You know, in less than 24 hours, no, in less than 12 hours, I'm having surgery. I'm trying to be prepared. I'm trying to, well, kind of limit what I eat. I don't want to stuff myself like crazy. You're supposed to fast from like midnight on, but I'm worrying about stupid things. Like, when am I going to go to the bathroom in the morning? I don't want to be on the operating table and, you know, I don't want to be on the operating table and also fart or something like that. I'm just worried about the stupid little things. The other thing is, I don't want to have to go to the bathroom right away after I wake up. So no big meals tonight, nothing like that. I've been limiting myself on coffee because I don't know if they're going to give me coffee there or if they're going to allow me to have coffee, so I don't want to go through that caffeine withdrawal and such. I don't need extra headaches, literally extra headaches because of this stuff. Like I said, I'm kind of worried about the stupid things. Like, am I going to have a roommate? Am I going to be able to shower there? How many pairs of underwear do I take? What am I going to do? Am I going to be bored? Am I going to have enough to eat? Because I snack like all day long. If they only give me breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's not enough. So really, I mean, what are my expectations with this surgery? Well, one, I expect the nerve pain to be gone, because in theory, if the disc is removed, the disc isn't pushing on the nerve, and that's what's causing all my pain. So my nerve pain should be gone. I expect to have a lot of soreness. I've never broken a bone, so I don't know what that feels like. But they're cutting my spine in half and then screwing stuff into it. So I'm expecting everything to be really sore, really inflamed, and such like that. But that pain is gonna subside. They're fusing it together, 3 levels of fusion, so I'm expecting to have limited mobility, but in all honesty, it's probably going to be more range of motion than what I currently have. I can't stand up straight. I don't have that curve in my back right now because of the way my back is guarding itself. So I expect a positive there. Do I expect to get feeling back in my foot? Yes, but probably not right away. There's certain things I'm expecting to happen that I want to happen. And then the other outcome is, it gets worse. Nothing really changes at all. Whatever. I'll deal with that when I come to that, if it comes to that. But I had a whole list of like things I wanted to talk about, and it was stupid things, but it was things I was thinking about. I mean, I'm worried about stupid things at the moment. Like, I washed some windows today because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it after surgery. I didn't put the plastic around the windows yet. I should be able to do that, or somebody can help. That's easy enough to where I don't have to worry. The lawn needs to get mowed tonight, but it's raining out right now. There's a few more things I want to do with the gutters, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I want to avoid anything I can during the winter. I want to play with my kids as much as I can, not that I'm really thinking anything's going to happen, but just the same, I don't want to have to be fighting or yelling or anything like that to eat your dinner, clean up your room. I just want it to be nice and not have them be stressed out. You know what I mean? So in the grand scheme of things, I realize this surgery is really not that big of a deal to other people. Well, to most people. Even if you don't go through surgeries or anything like that. Do you really care what I'm going through? I'm just voicing my thoughts here, and well, this is kind of like therapy in a way. And if somebody out there they're going through something similar, especially if it's a back issue, hopefully this helps. Hopefully they feel like you feel like you're not alone in your journey through your pain and your back issues and such, because other people are going through stuff like that. But what I mean is, there's other people, there's kids that have gone through a lot more than I have, and probably ever will. But this is my first and only major invasive surgery. I don't know what to expect. So, I mean, there's things that arise. You're, of course, nervous, you're scared, you're stressed. It's the unknown, the fear of the unknown. Not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing what the outcome is going to be. They give you percentages, but they're not going to guarantee anything, you know what I mean? So, for me, personally, it's a big deal. And I know some of you are going to be thinking, why are you worried about vlogging while you're at the hospital? Why are you worrying about vlogging afterwards? Just take the time you need to heal. Well, yes, I understand that, and I will to an extent, but I feel it's important to talk about this stuff, talk about how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, how I'm recovering, because these few videos that are really back related and pain related, like I said, if they help 1 or 2 people, that's all worth it. That's what I'm going for. And it's things you don't talk about, or you don't have the option to ask people, hey, you went through this, did you have to worry about going to the bathroom? Because I can tell you this, when my back is at its worst, it's damn near hard to go to the bathroom. It's painful to fart, and I don't mean to be funny, but it really is. It's painful to fart when my back is at its worst. It's painful to go to the bathroom, and even just to try to sit on the toilet is excruciating. Just kind of picture that, kind of imagine that for months until my back kind of settles down a little bit. I'm kind of fearing it's going to be like that now, but knowing that it's going to settle down. And like I said before, usually around October, even the end of September, end of October, my back gets worse. I've had it twice, at least, where I've sneezed, and I was done. Something happened, something shifted, something blew out in my back, and I was done. It was excruciating pain. It was ridiculous. Most recently, I coughed. I was sick, and I coughed, and the same thing. My foot got completely worse. I lost more control over it. Haven't gotten anything back. So it's stupid things like that really pose a problem. So am I fearful for sneezing after surgery? Yes, I am. Coughing just the same. Throwing up right after the surgery, absolutely. Think about if you haven't thrown up in a long time. Throwing up when your back is at its worst. Oh my gosh, it is not fun at all. But it's stuff like that I don't know if people really talk about. I'm worried about cutting my own hair because I gotta lean forward to do it. I won't be able to. It's hard to do it now. I'm not gonna be able to do it right after. And same thing with shaving. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to shave and stand there and do that. It's stupid. Just cutting my toenails. I mean, it sounds it's personal, but I'm not gonna be able to do that for a little bit until things really heal and I'm well on the road to recovery. But it's things people don't talk about. It's those personal things that, you and I don't talk about. We're afraid to talk about. But you know what? Why? We're all people. We all do the same thing. We all eat, sleep, and so without anybody getting really stupid, really goofy, really graphic. But if you're in a situation where you have back issues, if you know someone that has back issues and they're nervous about things, feel free to leave a comment. I'll answer as many questions as I can, provided that they're not stupid, silly. And I'm not saying that your question is stupid, but if you're trying to be a dumb just for the sake of being a dumb to get laughs or something, your comment's not even going to show up. It's going to be filtered out as spam. So don't even worry about that. I mean, honestly, helping people, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I mean. So yes, one more day to go, and I'm sitting here talking to the camera. My daughter's sleeping, a couple more minutes, my son will be home. Hour after that, my wife will be home. And then it's gonna be family time, and it's gonna be getting everything ready. Gonna be getting my bags packed, essentially, the comforts of home at the hospital. And like I said, I'd love to bring this camera, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if I can lock stuff up. I don't need to be sleeping or have to go do physical therapy and then come back and be like, oh, my camera is gone. My camera that has now become my journal, my diary, my captain's log type deal, where it's me getting all this stuff out there. My camera has become, saying it's my creative muse, is that the right word? I don't know, but making this stuff has really helped me think about and get these thoughts and have them come to surface and come out, so I could really think through this stuff and be prepared for this surgery. Where otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to anybody but my wife about this stuff. I mean, I'm a pretty private, quiet guy, even though I'm vlogging and sharing this kind of stuff every day. I know it's weird. We'll get into that later. So just in case it is, in theory, this might be my last vlog for a little bit. Like I said, not that I'm afraid of dying or anything, but tomorrow I go for surgery. We have to wake up really early, go to the hospital. I might sit in front of the camera just like I am now tomorrow morning and just record something, but I'm not going to be able to edit that. I'm not going to be able to upload that. Same thing in the hospital. I don't know if I don't have any way to upload and edit. I don't have a laptop or anything like that. I don't even know if I can bring my camera, but I'll have my cell phone, so there'll be some sort of vlogging going on. But if I'm in the hospital for 5 days, there might be a 5-day stretch where there's no videos at all. I'm got a plan in place. I'm trying to figure something out to where there's really no interruption in the flow of these vlogs. I want to keep it consistent, and like I said, it's become such a habit and so therapeutic to me. I want to keep doing this stuff, even if it's like a day like today where all I'm doing is just talking to you, and maybe in a sense that editing the videos and stuff isn't going to be as creative as some of the other vlogs. I still enjoy doing this every day. Man. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting, to say the least, and I want to record as much as I can. And that's another thing, too, that I forgot. You know what? Give me a second. Now, obviously, before, I didn't talk too much about my back pain. And when I was at my worst, I really didn't film anything at all. Like, me crying on the floor and my back super swollen, and really didn't describe how much pain I was in. In fact, if you look back at my videos and see when they've been posted, there was a good 6-8 month stretch where I didn't upload anything at all because I physically couldn't. There wasn't anything I could do. So it does affect things a lot, and I did write some stuff down a long time ago in my iPod, and I'm not even sure when this was. I'd have to look. I don't even know. But just bear with me for a moment. Maybe I'll put text on the screen when I edit. But this is stuff that I wrote down. It's what I was thinking at the time. It's essentially the same thing as a vlog, but it's in text. Man, see? This is a sign you're getting old. Friday the 13th, September 2013. One never knows what path we will choose in life until we are standing there at the crossroads, looking down each road, trying to evaluate the better one to take. Take the one less traveled to make life interesting. I have set in place many things before me. Some are still far out, and some are fast approaching. But for every one, a life-altering choice will have to be made. These choices, although not present yet, will be the ones I look back on and say, those are the ones that have brought me here, into this point in my life. Remember, life is a now moment, but some moments can change your life forever. You decided you wanted that change. So I found those, and it was kind of a little bit of a reminder, a little bit of an insight into what I felt before when I've gone through the worst of the worst of my back pain. Because like I said, I never really recorded it, I never wrote it down aside from those 2 entries. I don't really remember. You forget. It's like it's the worst pain you could possibly be feeling at that time in your life. And then things slowly get better, and then once it's better, you forgot, or at least I forget, what it used to be like. You know, I've talked to people about back issues, that people that have back issues or have had back issues, and they say certain things like, oh yeah, I gotta fight my dog for my food because I gotta eat my dinner on the floor. And I'm like, oh, you gotta eat your dinner on the floor too? I'm not the only one. I thought that was a silly thing to do, but it was the most comfortable position I could get into. And it's like, well, okay, I'm not the only one going through this, although it feels like it, because in my little world, I am the only one going through it. It's me. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do for me. It's me that has to deal with this pain until something works. I don't know what my point was. Anyways, I'm having back surgery tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. If you're here tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow. Let's put it that way. That's the deal. If you're here tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow, even though I just had surgery. I'll be here if you're here. All right? Let's count on that. Pinky swear. Whatever else the other things are. All right. We're done. To make that choice. Did you like my little radio voice there? Does it sound good? Does it still sound good? I like this. It gives it a different sound than the microphone. I think I need to practice this voice-over voice, radio voice, whatever you want to call it. I need to practice it a little bit more so I can enunciate my words better so that they really come across and you can understand them. Anyways, enough goofing around. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Promise. I promise.